And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. How about some March Madness? We had a local tie to the NCAA tournament with former San Bernardino Valley College basketball star Dominique Daniels Jr. wrapping up his college career as the star player at California Baptist University and leading the Lancers to March Madness for the very first time. But in the first round, Daniels and the Lancers taking on, well, they call him a blue blood, a traditional college basketball powerhouse in Kansas. It did not look good for CBU for a while. They were down by 20 at halftime, but Daniels put on an absolute show in the second half. He finished with 25 points, leading CBU on the comeback trail. They were down by 26 points in the second half. They closed the gap to 6 points in the final minute, but Kansas holds off Daniels and CBU by a final score of 68-60. But Daniels certainly had his March Madness moment for CBU. He became a college basketball star this season and getting CBU to the tournament for the first time. After the game, Daniels talking about his college career, and he's one of those guys who took the junior college route. He went to SBVC before going Division I, and he says it worked for him. He put in the hard work, and it paid off. He says he's happy he went to SBVC to jumpstart his college career.
Dominic, you also went for the JUCO route, San Bernardino, I believe. So what message do you send to JUCO players looking for a home as well and, just continuing that grind?
Same thing. JUCO, I'll forever be grateful for going the JUCO route. It is a grind. I had a job during JUCO and I had school on top of that. So, you just got to have that mindset that you're going to get it done by any means necessary. And I had a dream a long time ago that I was going to be playing in March Madness. And when I stepped on the court yesterday and it said March Madness, it was like a dream come true for me. So that just goes to show that anything is possible for anybody with, God at the forefront of your life.
So Daniels led CBU against Kansas this past Friday night, and then on Saturday afternoon, he was back at SBVC. There he is with his father and SBVC head coach Quincy Brewer helping out at a youth basketball camp. What a guy. One night you're playing in March Madness on national TV, and the next day you're helping out the kids, coaching the kids up out at San Bernardino Valley College. Man, congrats to Dominique Daniels Jr. on a tremendous college career. All right, we're going to go from SBVC right across the freeway to San Manuel Stadium because the 66er season is almost here. There it is. Take a look at the ballpark. It is ready because the season is soon. The 66ers will open up on April 7th against the Ontario Tower Buzzers, the new franchise for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Remember, the Angels moved to Rancho Cucamonga, and the Sixers got a new franchise. They will be the affiliate for the Seattle Mariners. So get ready for kind of a new logo, new colors to be in line with the Seattle Mariners, and also maybe a new mascot in the mix. We're going to catch up with General Manager Holly Haynes on a Sports Weekly before the start of the 66er season to get the lowdown on what's going on because, again, the season is coming up in just a couple of weeks out there at San Manuel Stadium. But in the meantime, well, we still got baseball out there at San Manuel Stadium. We've got Summit taking on a very good Reed High School team from Sparks, Nevada, out there at the County Clash. First inning, Summit would load up the bases, but a questionable strike three there would end the inning. Reed comes up in the top of the second, the fly out to center field. They get a runner on base, but nothing doing there for visiting Reed. Now Summit goes to work at the plate. That is Jason Magdaleno, the sac fly. Aiden Garcia comes home for the Skyhawks, and they are on the board. Then it's going to be, well, how about this throw from the catcher, Damian Lizarraga. Gets the runner at second. What a throw by Lizarraga at the plate. And then Reed, they're going to tie this game up. A clean base hit to left field. That would drive in a run from second, and we are all knotted at one apiece. But Summit would step on the gas here in this one. Mario Flores, He hits the single. He is on board, and that would ignite a Skyhawks rally in the third inning. Bases loaded. Magdaleno at the plate. Boom. Sends this one to right center field, and that is going to bring home a pair of runs for Summit, and they take the lead by a score of 3-1. So now it's going to be Nigel Alberto at the plate, and that one is going to get past the shortstop, and that'll bring home Evan Spencer for another Summit score. And then it's Noah Garcia. That one, he's going to poke to right field. Magdaleno scores. Summit broke this game wide open with an 8-run third inning. Then later in the game, bases loaded again, Jordan Hall, and that one's going to get away. That gets away at first. Garcia comes home with another Summit run. And then it's going to be Flores at the dish. And he's going to send this sac fly deep. It's playable, but it's going to bring home another run to center field. The catch, and here comes Lizarraga, and he's going to touch the plate for another Skyhawks run. So again, they had 8 runs in the third inning. Then they had a 5-run fifth inning. Here's Spencer knocking in Josiah Jean Lewis. Summit goes on to win 14-5. The final score against Reed High School from Sparks, Nevada at the County Clash at San Manuel Stadium. The Skyhawks now 8-5 overall, and they're 5-0 right now in the Sunkist League. They are the team to beat. All right, we've got one more County Clash coming up this season, and here's the schedule for April 4th. It's an all-Citrus Belt League County Clash on that day. The first one will be Beaumont against Redlands at 1 p.m., followed by Yucaipa versus Cajon at 4 o'clock. And Redlands East Valley will take on rival Citrus Valley, 7 p.m. First pitch for an all-CBL County Clash, the final one of the season, April 4th. So that'll be the Saturday right before the start of the Inland Empire 66ers California League season. All right, when we come back here on Sports Weekly, we got more baseball. We're going to check in with San Gorgonio, Arroyo Valley, Aquinas, and a special moment for the San Bernardino girls water polo team, CIF champions. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.